Hello my beautiful ladies. Hey guys, so today I'm doing a fashion video for you guys. I know last week I did a fitness video. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. I'll link that down below. But today we're going to be talking about how to find your body shape. Now you may be wondering, why do I need to know my body shape? Well, I am going to be doing a how to dress for your body shape, and before I do that you need to know how to find what your body shape is. So that's why I'm doing this video. So why is it important to know what your body shape is? I know earlier in my channel we have talked about color analysis. So that basically means that we found what colors match our skin better and make us look a lot more healthier and are just more flattering on us. That way when we go shopping we can kind of gravitate towards the colors and we know which colors look the best on us. So going along with that, you also have to make sure you pick clothing that just fit good on you and look flattering on you. That way you guys can feel comfortable about your bodies, not be shy or feel like you look ugly. It's so important you guys feel beautiful. There's lots of different kinds of body shapes and every single body shape is beautiful. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So what different body shapes are there? There's an apple shape, a pear shape, a rectangle shape, an inverted triangle, and a hourglass shape. So how do you find what body shape you are? It's super easy. You can go in front of a mirror and just look at yourself and determine, okay, this part of my body is bigger than this part of my body, or you can be really technical about it and measure your body. It's completely up to you. I know sometimes looking at numbers, it's so much easier to determine which body part is bigger by looking at numbers. So if I measure out my hip size and then I measure out my bust size, if I look at the numbers I can be able to tell, okay, my bust is a lot bigger than my hips, so I must be an inverted triangle. So numbers sometimes is a lot easier to look at, so if you want to do that, you can totally do that. So if you do choose to do numbers, what do you measure? What areas do you want to measure? So you want to measure your bust, which just basically means your chest area, your waist, which if you bend over, it's kind of where that bend happens, where that crease kind of sinks in. That's where your waist is. Now your hips, what you can do is you can measure around the middle of your bum and measure all the way around, and that's basically where it's at. So you can measure that. So super easy. Now, what different shapes are there? Tell us about how to find my body shape. So for the apple shape basically means you're a little bit more rounder. You're a little bit more top heavy. Your bust and your waist size are bigger than your hip size. So your top is a lot bigger than your bottom area. Now, if you're an apple shape, you may think you're just a little bit more rounder, more circular in your upper half of your body. For a rectangle shape shape basically means that your bust, your waist, and your hips measure the same. They measure almost exactly the same. You're just basically straight, you have no curves, that kind of thing. If you're an inverted triangle, that means that your bust measures a lot bigger than your waist, and your waist is still a little bit bigger than your hips. So your hips are the smallest thing, it goes up to your waist, then up to your bust. And when you're an inverted triangle, you tend to have broad shoulders. That's a characteristic and a trait that really stands out to you is, wow, you got some broad shoulders. I know for sure I got some broad shoulders, and my waist is, or my hip is teeny tiny. I have some teeny tiny hips and some broad shoulders. So that means you're an inverted triangle. If you are a pear shape, then that means that you're bottom heavy. That means that your hips, so your bum, is a lot bigger than your bust and your waist size. So you got some thicker legs, you have some junk in the trunk, which isn't a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing, but that just means that you're a little bit bottom heavy. You're an hourglass shape. Now, this is a shape that people consider to be the perfect body shape. I don't think that there's a perfect body shape. I think some people think a certain body shape is maybe more appealing, but all body shapes are beautiful, and you know, sometimes it just depends on the clothes you wear. Do you wear things that are flattering on your body? So that's why it's so important to know your body shape. But an hourglass shape basically means that your bust and your hip size are the same size and your waist size is smaller. So you got a curvy body, you definitely have some curves, and your waist is smaller than your hips and your bust. So those are the different body shapes that you can be. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about maybe what body shape you are, you can put your measurements down below and ask me any questions that you need to ask me. I will be doing a how to dress for your body shape next, so keep a lookout for that. Make sure you subscribe down here. That way you can stay updated with all my videos. You can always follow me on any of my social networks. You can always ask me questions on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. I'll link those off all down below, as well as at the end of this video. But yeah, thank you guys for spending some time with me, and I hope this was enjoyable. I hope you could understand me, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hello my Bond Beauties. Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well.